Welcome back to Dozzy RC World and how to start your Nitro RC car. It's important, guys, you get these right, just to make sure the engine's running properly and yeah, just make sure everything's running perfect. So the car of choice is my Thunder Tiger eb4 s2.5. Say that really quick then, but yeah, it's Thunder Tiger. Reason being I'm choosing this car, guys, is because all of the needles on the engine are so easy to get to. So it'll help me show you guys easily where all the needles are. So the things I will be using obviously to start my Nitro RC car. I got my engine heater to heat that engine up, because I always preheat my engines. They start so much easier. It only takes a few minutes extra just to heat your engine up, guys. If you go in there straight cold, you can keep pulling that pull start for ages and the car won't start. So I heat my engines up and they start really easy. So I got the hex key then, so you can check the glow plug. The trusty flathead, in case you need to adjust any needles. My 3S LiPo battery for my engine heater. I've got my heat guns to make sure it's running at optimal temperature, and a box of glow plugs. And the choice of fuel for me today is going to be the OptiFuel 20% Nitro. It's good stuff, smells nice. So yeah, I've got fuel in the tank. So what you need to do first then, guys, is put batteries in your transmitter and then put batteries in your receiver. And just double check that everything's working as they should, left and right, throttle and brake, everything's working as they should. Hopefully you can see this. So yeah, a couple of key factors you've got to look at before you start your RC car is make sure that idle gap is set correct. It should be between 1 and 1.5 mil. I'll go ahead and show you where that is now. Here we have it, guys. You'll find the idle gap, that screw then. If you take the air filter off, you'll see the gap. Right down there. So if you turn the screw clockwise, that opens up the gap. Opens it up. Then obviously anti-clockwise, then it closes it back up, guys. So you just want to make sure it's between 1 and 1.5 mil. It's quite hard to measure it, but you can kind of know by eye if it's open correct, open the right size. And that is yeah, that's perfect there. That's absolutely bang on. So yeah, guys, we've got the idle gap screw right there. We've got the high speed needle screw right here, the big brass screw. Then if I turn my car to the side, we've got the goddamn low end needle screw right there. Everyone has a lot of problems with that, guys. I will be doing a video on that later on. But this video is just a how to start your car. Now that we've fueled the engine, I'm going to check the glow plug on the car, make sure it's burning nice and bright. So what we'll do there is get your hex. Then obviously you need your glow igniter then. So I'll pop that. Oh, that glow igniter doesn't even work. And you want to see that burning really, really bright. Hopefully you can see that, guys. So yeah, once you know that's burning bright, you can go ahead and put the glow plug in back inside the car. Give it a pinch. Now it's time to prime the engine, guys. Right guys, if you watched it this far, you would have known what the idle gap should be set at. And now it's time to prime the engine. I'll leave this off actually, you would probably see it a lot better. So there's two ways of priming your engine, guys. You can put your finger over the exhaust and pull the cord, or you can take the fuel hose off the exhaust and blow down it. So I'll zoom in now just so you can see the fuel going from the tank to the carb. So that's the fuel, guys, coming from the tank to the carb. So I'm going to blow down it now and you will see it come through. Once it goes through and reaches here, I'll have to give it one more blow. So it's reached the carb. So what I like to do sometimes is open up the throttle and give it a nice blow down there. Once you've primed the tank, the engine, guys, if you're pulling the cord and it will not pull at all, it means you've flooded the engine. And the way you unflood the engine is to take the glow plug out of your car. Put my coffee on the side. Take your glow plug out of your car. Turn your car upside down and pull on the cord to get that fuel out. Because if you flood the engine and try and pull it, you'll just snap that pull start. I've snapped about 50 pull starts. So yeah, guys, flooding that engine is not good. So take that glow plug out, turn the car upside down, and pull on the cord then, just to unflood it. All right. Right. Now we have got fuel to the carb. We can start heating the engine up now. But before you heat the engine up, guys, you also give it a couple of pullovers. But I'll take off the stand for this because yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. My table's a bit wobbly. So what you want to do, guys, let's give it a couple of pulls just to get the fuel that's gone into carb onto the piston and get it nice and lubed up. So yeah, I'll go ahead and heat my engine now. You can get an engine heater, guys. That just goes over the top of the engine and you plug it into your 3S LiPo. But because I got power in the shed, I'm going to just use my heat gun. So yeah, let's pop that out the way over there. So yeah, I'll go ahead and just use my heat gun now. You want to heat the car up all the way around the carb. Right, now that we've heated the engine up, guys, you want to go ahead and get your glow igniter, put it into the top, leave it for 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then give it a pull. Do you know what? It never usually goes that well on the first pull. But that's what heating the engine does, guys. It gets it going really well. And it's good. That's fine. Let me do it again. So you put the igniter in the top, guys. You shouldn't be able to pull that out. There should be some tension on that. To release it, then it's going to lift it up and the job done. So you pop that on there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is it, guys. It's pretty straightforward. It's quite simple, easy. You wipe up this excess oil that's on here. That fuel is really oily, but it's good for the engine. It cools the engine down, I suppose. But yeah, guys, it's that simple. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. But yeah, just going to make sure the idle gap is set right. Then you've got a nice bright glow plug in here. You've got the fuel going to the carb. Heat that engine up. It's really, really important is to heat the engine up. I've been in the hobby now since 2007 off and on, and I've always heated my engines up. They start so much easier. And you've got to make sure then, guys, that you use some air filter oil on the air filter obviously. And once you've finished with your car and it's going into storage, after run oil, guys, vital. Take the glow plug out and do a couple of blobs inside the tank and pull it over just to keep it lubed up so it doesn't really seize. You don't want it seizing on you, because that can be a nightmare. Yep, so there we have it, guys. How to start your Nitro RC. It's easy, just a couple of steps you got to follow, but yeah, it should be fine. But so yeah, I'll go ahead and start it again now, and yeah, it should be fine. Easy. I've just done the braking procedure stage 1 on this, guys. So if you haven't seen that video, there's a link below, and yeah, go check it out. I've got loads and loads coming to the channel, so yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing. And if you're new, just hit the subscribe button and whack the bell. Vital to hit that bell, guys, so we get notified when I post videos up. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed it.